Hello, lovely listeners, and good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to One Harmonic Whole
With Kim and Jill.
Yeah. We are inviting you to like, subscribe, share, comment for this daily podcast.
Yep, so it gets more attention, gets shared a more, gets discovered a more.
Yep. Sit back and enjoy today's message.
Hello.
It's Monday morning.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is Monday morning and this is going live though. Yeah, wake up, Monday.
I'm having too much fun over here.
She's got a little, what do you call that?
Like a handpan drum?
Yeah,
almost?
but what's in your hand? It's
a mallet.
It's a mallet and she's whacking herself in the head with it to wake up on this Monday.
Man, we're wearing the same clothes.
I
How many
know.
days?
Like, so to change those clothes and take a shower.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is too much fun. Uncovering
It's
the
not
truth.
too much fun. What's too much fun? Come on now.
Uncovering the truth.
Uncovering the truth is so fun.
It really is. Okay. Whew. So we had time to practice over the weekend.
Yes. Did we?
Yep. We're picking up things.
Shiny things.
Yep. And we're playing around. How does it feel to you? Does it resonate? Does it stimulate something? Does it stimulate some anger, from frustration, or some happiness, some joy? Oh, what did it do? And some of you were like, yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah, cool. That's all right.
You heard the message and then it was in and out and I went about my weekend.
You know, I'm glad that you said that. Trust that. I literally, Kim and I would record a message. I would do all sorts of stuff around that message, meaning I had lots of experience and interactions with it.
Yeah.
And that night I'd be like, what's the message? Because it's just gone. It's not like I can't remember. It's like that's how much I had absorbed and integrated it. I was done with it.
Yeah.
So it's okay too sometimes if it's not around. Other times, it's just too busy.
Yep. Life.
We love life. Life is
And
big,
that
you know.
is actually part of your experience.
Yeah.
Okay. So even if you didn't pick up a shiny thing or anything like that over the weekend, life actually gave you those shiny things without you actually like thinking about it.
Being aware.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a part of trusting life.
Mhm. So the experiences were coming to you, even if you didn't actively participate. It was literally because you set the intention. When you listened and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do that, it does occur. It actually happens because in your body, that is your truth. So you put it out there to the universe and it will come.
And I love that because there's a letting go in that. Like, it's great if you practice. It's great also if you just listened, tuned in, intended to practice and didn't.
Yep.
One thing that I would say is not so great is if you overload yourself with things to do, that you get so loaded with things to do that you can't even see your way anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. And that also becomes a form of a probably not shiny distraction. It's not one that we're so enticed by, like the gemstones and so on that we talked about last week. But it is a distraction when we load too many things up on our, like we're the ones that have to be in charge of doing all these things instead of trusting that it's been taken care of. We did our part, you know?
Oh, and the more you say this stuff, the more like my stomach is just like,
Yeah. It's intense. All right.
Oh, so that's what happens. If you start getting like not following your truth, your body's going to tell you, it's going to speak to you loud and clear. We've talked a lot about this in the past on how the body speaks.
Yeah.
And it's saying like, you're not following your truth. So that's the other part. Today, your lies are going to be revealed.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
All right. Do a little reading for us, Kim. Lies
okay.
are going to be revealed. We're going to get a little reading from Kim. She's picking up. She's tuning into some stuff here.
So lies. The movie Liar Liar with Jim Carrey comes up in front of my face. The pen is blue and he's, trying to write something else and he's wrote all over his face, the pen is blue. So It's literally, wow, they're really quoting that movie. So where this guy, he would say something that there's some truth to it, but then he would also like exaggerate it. We talked about this right at the beginning of this podcast, the start of this. So that would be what on
This
one?
theme.
Yep.
Last week.
Yep. So, this one is more your own lies are going to be hit in front of your face. Like you are going to be either called out on your lies. And these are not like, I'm trying to say the pen is red and the pen's black. It's not like that. These are like something where you're actually not even aware that you are untruthful to yourself.
All right. Can I give an example
Yes.
that's pretty well, so last week we did a podcast on your dizziness.
Yeah. Yep.
And one thing that had crossed my mind and I didn't bring up then is that, as an adult, we tend to not like dizziness, but as a child, we love it.
Oh yeah.
And so that could be like a lie that we've engaged. Like at some point, we decided spinning around is not fun. I don't like it. It makes me feel right.
Yeah.
But at one point in our lives, we absolutely loved it.
Yes.
Like kids will spin themselves silly.
Yep.
Get done with it, laugh, and then go back and do it again.
Yep. They will.
And it's not quite exactly the same as the dizziness you were experiencing. I know,
But it's still the
right?
same vibration.
Because
honestly,
because you picked up on last week the dizziness.
Yep.
And then you played with it. You tapped into that childlike. You went beyond the lie because you could have embraced the lie that dizziness is always bad, which we've called a judgment.
Yep.
Today we're going right on to it and calling it a lie.
Yep.
It just was dizziness.
Yeah.
It's like too, we talked in the new year. We were going to say something about the new year and you're like, your guides were telling you, it's a new year.
Yeah.
It's just new. Yep. We don't have to do anything else with it.
Yeah.
Like, let's not call it this, let's not call it that. Because what was going to come with it didn't feel truthful, didn't feel authentic, didn't feel like it could be trusted. I don't know that it was a lie, but maybe it was. But it got your guides were like, nope, just a year.
Yep.
Dizzy. Dizzy is what it is.
It's a term. It's a term. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it creates a sensation in the body. That's all it is. What are you going to do with that sensation?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the type of lies, yes, that are going to be revealed to you. Like if somebody points something out to you and you get a little bit of a, ugh, like, why'd they say that? Or a little bit of a hit and saying a judgmental hit and you're feeling it in yourself. That is those experiences. Take that moment right then and be like, whoa, like I'm not being truthful, authentic to myself in this moment. Like, what am I missing? What am I not seeing? And it may not be apparent in that moment. Just say like, okay, I recognize it. Thank you.
Yes. And the truth and trusting here to me comes through as we have a very, very quick reflux to cover the lies.
Yep.
To cover the truth even.
Yep.
That we are asking everyone, if you will, to slow down a little bit on occasion, just even every once and again, and tune in. When you get that uncomfortable feeling, feel the discomfort or the ill feeling. Feel it just for that moment and go, oh, because you're going to start to find where you're like automatically engaging lies. And go ahead.
And I had to pick on the people that are the ones pointing it out to the other people.
Yeah.
Point
at other people, point that finger back at yourself. Okay.
But it's also, say you had recently called somebody, well, I want to say called somebody out. It's not the right word. You had just pointed on an obvious observation.
Yeah.
To that person. And that person's just like, they were not untruthful, but they didn't want to reveal the whole truth.
Yeah.
So they're tiptoeing on this like, well, I'm telling you part of it. I'm just not going to tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
And it's like, how does that say you know that that person's not being truthful, completely honest.
Yeah.
And they're not ready to accept that. They're not ready to see it. They're not going to go into it.
Yeah. So the old me would have really focused on them.
Yeah.
The new me experiences that life, then turns to it and just says, where are you not being truthful with yourself, Jill?
Yeah.
Where are you hiding things a little bit? And I don't then burden myself with a to-do. I set that intention, throw that out there. At least I try to. And I succeed most of the time now.
Yeah.
And just go, okay, there you go. And then I just like set it down.
Yep. And you are more healthier.
Yeah.
Overall when you do that, instead of like
physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually healthier when I do that.
Yep. Doesn't mean like it's completely gone. It's the fact though that Jill has literally let them deal with their own truth.
Yeah.
She's not trying to interject into that, try to control it. She steps aside and say, well, I gave you your truth. Now I'm going to step away.
Yeah. You do with it what you want.
Yep.
Yeah. And well, it's, I keep coming around to like, what are the takeaways? Do we need takeaways?
It's everything around us is working in truth this year.
Yeah.
Everything around us. So whether that you are being called out on something, I personally love it when somebody tells me that, like if I'm not being truthful or I'm not being honest, like I appreciate that so much. I would tell you 10 years ago, I'd be like, yeah. Now I'm like, cool, thank you. I appreciate that. Does it hurt a little bit inside? Absolutely. But I will go into that and be like, wow, like there was some judgment there that I have to deal with. Okay. There's times where people say something to me. I'm like, there's no feeling. And it's like, oh, okay. Then I know that there's not a truth to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, just move on. It was just there and there you go. You move on. We aren't supercomputers. I mean, we're pretty super. Humans are pretty awesome, but we're still human. And we do have a limit on how much, right?
Yep.
And that's the one where when it's just like not a whole lot of feeling, you just move on. The other one that was like either really exhilarating or maybe even slightly painful. Those are the ones that catch your attention a little more, where you go, oh, okay, I need to give a little attention to this one.
Yep.
I guess it's kind of, to me, the takeaway is just notice little soft, gentle clues. We'll set that intention today about lies that we're telling ourselves or lies that we're sharing with other people.
Yep.
That in the past, we wouldn't have even classified it as a lie.
No.
We wouldn't have even caught it. And it's just let it be that.
Yep.
Just notice it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The pen is black.
Not red. And it is a black pen. All right. Well, I think that's about it for today. Got anything else?
No.
All right.
Yeah. We'll see what next week's theme's all about.
Exactly. Okay. Thanks for listening, everyone. Until next time. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. This is Kim and Jill with One Harmonic Whole Dailies Podcast.
Yeah. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, anything that you can get our podcast out there. Share with a friend today. Somebody needs this message.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you so much for listening.